Oh boy. Sorry, my glasses are all covered in sawdust. All right, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to give you kind of an update and show you something I thought was pretty cool. So I had to make, on the project I'm working on, I had to either buy or make some closet poles and some dowels. And the closet poles, I went to the home store or the big box store, and they were like, are you kidding me? Like $6 a foot or whatever they were outrageously expensive. I'm like, I'm not paying that. That's stupid. That's stupid. And then same thing with the dowels. I said, I got to make a bunch of dowels, and I'm not paying for that either. Call me cheap or smart, whatever you want, but I saw a little thing on YouTube with a guy made a jig and made dowels on the table saw. So I could make dowels and closet poles on my lathe, but it's not long enough for closet poles I need. And making half-inch dowels, they whip a lot, and it's not easy. So this jig seemed like it would be the ticket. So here's me making some dowels. All right, what did it take? A couple of minutes. I actually had the table saw, the blade here set too low to make the diameter a little bit too big to go through the hole. But so I raised it halfway through and it went through fine. But I saw this little gizmo on YouTube. And I said, I'm going to try to make it because I've got closet poles to make. And what did it take? 2 minutes to make that. So what I did was I made up this jig. The hole on this end is 1 7/16. No, it will accept an 1 7/16 square. And the hole on the back side is 1 1/4 inches. And so it's pretty straightforward. Took me, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes to set this up. And I wrote the information on here. So next time I go to use it, oh, it's right here. Cut the blank 1 7/16. Set the blade height at 1 13/16 inches. And make it 9 inches longer, which accommodates for this end here and the screw up at the beginning. And then I just glued together a little fixture that fits on the end of here, stuck it in the drill. So pretty straightforward. and a lot cheaper than going to the store to buy them. All right, the critical thing. So anyway, I have a jig, also a jig to make 1/2-inch dowels because I needed a bunch of those. The critical thing is the setting the height so that it gets it down to the right diameter. You see here it was too tight. I raised it slightly. That's the perfect height. But it's once you get it set, you can make dowels like nobody's business. I just trimmed up the end quickly to fit in the drill. I don't really give product reviews, excuse me, but for years I've used Makita cordless drills and been extremely happy with them. A friend of mine had a bunch of Milwaukee stuff and my Makita ones crapped out, so I said I'm gonna break with tradition and try a Makita one, a Milwaukee one. They seem to be powerful enough. I don't like the charger as well as the Makita. And the thing that I hate the most about this, there is not enough grip on these to undo the drill bit. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to score this or add something to it because it's way too smooth and I absolutely hate this. I just compared it to my old Makita, and it's got really deep ridges which you can actually grip pretty easily. But if you were going to buy these, I would think twice about it because it's way too smooth. You can't grip onto it. All right, there's my little spiel for the day. Anyway, highly recommend making a dowel maker. It's a lot cheaper than buying them. And you can make them as long and as many and out of whatever species you want. So it's the same thing as the other side. I've got written down here 9/16 square, and the saw blade gets set to 1.15". So, but you have to play with it a little bit, just like everything. And once it's set up, you can make a whole bunch of them. All right, there we have it. Let's go on and I'll show you something else I've been up to. The other nice thing about making these yourself, you can make them any size. If you need stuff for odd sizes, just make up a jig that accommodates that. So it's literally a couple pieces of wood screwed together and 10 or 15 minutes making a jig, and I'm getting some clear stock and squaring it up. And I think, my recommendation is if you need to make dowels, you have a table saw and a little bit of time, just make them yourself. Save yourself a few bucks. Maybe you can buy some eggs with that extra money. All right, there's not a lot of light in here. I don't know how well this is going to show up, but those are the doors you saw me making in the shop a month ago. And I can't back up much further, but there's a bank of drawers, full extension drawers, TV, a bit of a decorative stuff at the top. Oh boy, can you see that? It kind of mimics the wallpaper in the hallway. So anyway, locker, just a hanging locker in there, and like I said, drawers, full extension slides, and that's does it for this room. It's just done. Finally, it's been 5 years since I started the house till now. Finally getting it done. And I got another surprise for you too, so stick around. Dog asleep on the floor. Can you see him? He's farting and the room stinks. All right, and I finally got around to finishing the second bedroom. Hopefully you can see this. Get behind the camera. So, similar to the other one, hanging closet. Can you see it? On that side, the exact same drawer configuration as in the other closet. I figured why should I do the same thing twice? I mean, something different. Why invent the wheel again? So I did the same drawer configuration as in the other room. There's no TV in there because this room, there is no TV in the bedroom. There's just curtains in there, and that'll be for off-season storage. There's a, I don't know if you can see it, there's a coat rod already installed up in there, and full extension slides. And on this side, same as the other, it was a locker, but this one actually has shelves in it. The shelves are removable, and you can put clothes, you can put a rod in there. Place for boots, and hamper. So that's this whole closet. This is the second one, and that's the last closet for the house. Of course, there's a place for my hats over there. So, all right. There's your update for what I've been doing for the last month. This is why I stopped sawing logs, because I got sick of uncovering the piles twice a week. So there's probably 10 more trees in the woods I wanted to get out, but now we got 2 feet of snow, and I think I'm just gonna have to wait till it starts to melt. Hopefully we don't get too much more snow. The incomplete sawmill shed. I'll complete it this year in the spring. It is doing something. 2/3 of the roof is working. in. It's cold out here. Look at that wind. Smile.
Oh, honey. It's a cold one. I got the triple layers on.
What do you guys think? Huh? What are you smiling, Homer? Maestro, are you smiling? You are. Yeah, you're on camera. You like being on camera? Okay. Homer, do you like being on camera? Not really. You give me the evil eye. What is that thing? I'm gonna smell it. Oh, you guys are stuck inside. You hate it. Yeah, absolutely hate it. All they get to do is look out at the cold weather.